So let's talk about how Google decides who ranks.
There are technically thousands of factors. There's some big ones right now, but they keep changing it. So like there's a few areas. So the first thing to know is like Google's not just search results anymore. They used to be, but now you have your Q&A section where it just like frequently asked questions. So it'll say other people also search for this. And a good way to test that is if there's any kind of thesaurus or dictionary type things, Google will just show the answer. They don't send you to like dictionary.com anymore. And so there's question and answers like that. There's video search results, image search results, there's local search results, there's Gemini, which is your AI results. So there's all these different ones, and there's probably more than that. Am I missing some? Zach?
There's like the AI search, which is somehow different than Gemini. There's like AI mode that you can search in, but yeah, there's a bunch of different ways. And I think like if they just straight up came out and published like this is what you need to do to rank number one, I think that would honestly ruin everything, because how would their algorithm work if everybody followed the exact directions? They would have no way to discern who goes to the top.
And I've gamed it to where I figured out most of them. So like I used to have a blog that was an image blog designed to see how much traffic I could get from Google, just from Google Images. And I had tens of thousands of hits a day on it, but I couldn't get it to really generate revenue without breaking Google's terms of service. So if you want images to rank, you need to have it actually named. So like if you want to show up for Monster Energy, then you'd have a picture of a Monster Energy can. The name of the file would be monster-energy.jpg or whatever. And then you'd have metadata embedded into the image that would just say Monster Energy. And back in the day, you could upload all these images into Google and you could name them all this way and you would just get tons of hits to the site. And so what I would do, you could sign up for Google AdSense where you share in the ad revenue. And then I would embed images that were the same size as the ad right next to each other. And then just hope that people would like click on the ad instead of the image. And they would. And you'd make money that way. You rank images that way. Google local. You need fresh reviews coming in. You need citations, things like that. So all of them are different. Regular organic search is still heavily dependent on backlinks, page speed, a lot of different stuff. So
they've never come out and given a list of like these are the things. It's like every other algorithm that you just kind of have to guess.
I mean, even if they did, nobody'd be able to find it. Have you ever searched through Google's support articles before?
No, I can't say that I have.
I mean, there very well might be just a how-to article that they've written that nobody's ever found.
They release in their notes every time they do a big update, but it's always the same. It just says, we've released a big update, and this is a core update, or is not a core update, and we'll be done in 2 weeks rolling it out.
It's like when you read the ingredients on something and you're going through like all the things. It's got this, that, and then it just has spices, and that's encompasses like 30 different things. So you can't find out what the secret flavor actually is.
But you check Reddit forums and like you can check Search Engine Journal on all those different sites, and you'll have all these guys who are speculating, and then generally over time people will say, I've noticed this really helps or that really helps, and you test things. And then
there are rules of thumbs that if you follow will just help you rank well no matter what. Like it's not going to guarantee top spot every time, but as long as you follow like the standard protocol, you have a well-designed website, you have a good heading structure, you have a proper schema in place, you have optimized images so your website loads quickly, alt tags, you have meta descriptions, SEO titles, things like that. If you just kind of follow the general rules, you're going to rank well for it. If you can add fresh content to your site by doing blog writing, adding new landing pages, that will help. If you can set up backlinks, getting listed on like directories, NAP listings, all sorts of stuff, that will also help. We've got it figured out. No matter how many curveballs Google tries to throw, people are going to figure it out and the news is going to get around. And that's how companies like us exist.